Howdy, Immortallium here. But basically this is my manga haul, and it's very big. 62 volumes big. Which, you know, there's actually more volumes in there than that, because, you know, there's several books here where there's more volumes within the spine. I'm just going per spine. 62 spines, but more volumes than that in reality. Basically, I had a lot of money from Christmas. So basically, I just, you know, went mental and bought tons of manga. I needed to progress on a lot of series, so I prioritized those in particular. So anyway, let's get into it. So let's start off with, let's start off with a Christmas gift, a late Christmas gift. A friend of mine gave this to me, and it is volumes 5 and 6 of Higurashi, or the Curse Killing arc. Which I absolutely loved the first 4 volumes, so I'm really looking forward to these. After that, this isn't a progression, this is a one-shot, Soundland from Akira Toriyama. This is actually the first Akira Toriyama manga I have. I, you know, don't have any Dragon Ball, Dr. Slump, or anything else. This is the first Akira Toriyama I have, manga. So, you know, I'll be looking forward to seeing how it is. I hear it's actually one of his better one-shots. So, that's got me excited. Then, I have volume 11 of Sakura-Hime. I love Sakura-Hime. It's just a fantastic series. I love Arina Tanimore's art, and the story itself is great as well, with very likeable characters and everything. One more volume after this, and I'll be done the whole series. You know, which sounds awesome, so I'm looking forward to finishing it off. And speaking of which, I got the next 2 volumes of A Devil in Her Love Song. When I say speaking of which, I mean the next volume will complete The Devil in Her Love Song. So, I'm really excited about that. This is my 5th favourite manga series of all time. So, I am just so stoked about that. Then, this is finishing off another series. Well, technically it finishes off. I guess I better explain this one. This is volume 2 of Millennium Snow. I have the first volume of Millennium Snow, and the second volume is all that's been printed in English so far. Basically, the author of this, Bisco Hattori, actually put this on hiatus to do Ouran High School Host Club. And when she finished Ouran High School Host Club, she came back to this. She did, I'm not sure, 1, 2 volumes, I don't know, and then finished it off. So, I don't know if Viz will be picking up those extra volumes, but for all that's been released so far in English, this is, you know, it just completes it off. So, I'm very happy about that. Then, I'm so excited about this. I mentioned before Sand Chronicles, and just how much I'm enjoying it. So I went and bought the remaining 5 volumes of Sand Chronicles, which is 6 to 10. 10 is the final volume, so, you know, I now own all of Sand Chronicles, and I just find that fantastic. After that, I got this used, actually. I ordered the rest of this stuff, besides the gifts, of course, from Book Depository. This I got used, and it shows. Volume 1 of Bunny Drop. I actually read this before from my anime society. I was able to borrow it and read it, and I really enjoyed it, so I'm really happy to get this. I reread it when I got home, and it's, you know, a great first volume, and I really want to get more. It's just kind of pricey. There's a bit of, you know, wear and tear or damage on this, but it's not that bad, you know. It's something I can get over, so I don't really mind about that. I got it for like half price in comparison to what I would have gotten it online, so I think it's worth it. After that, I got 6 volumes of Naruto, 17 to 19, 17 to 20, and 26 to 27. What that means is I now actually have volumes 1 to 30 of Naruto. This year, I really want to finish Naruto, because I hear this is apparently the final year of the manga of Naruto. Masashi Kishimoto is gonna finish it this year. That's what he said. So, I'm thinking I really need to catch up on my Naruto, because I'm only up to date so far as the anime series in English, which is the, I've finished the Pain arc, I'm in the Konoha History arc now, the filler thing. And I just decided, okay, I'll keep watching the anime and buying the anime, of course, but I'll just make my progress on the Naruto series, and hopefully by the end of this year, you know, I'll have caught up to the English release. I don't know. But point is, this is a major step, and I'm so excited about it. Also, I'm loving in these volumes, Masashi Kishimoto gives these kind of, history of himself becoming a mangaka and everything, and I think they're actually really good to read, so I would recommend them for that. After that comes this, which is the second and final, I guess you could say, box set of the Sailor Moon manga. Now, for anyone who knows, basically, actually, you can see it. But I did a review of volumes 1 to 6 of Sailor Moon, and while I wasn't in love with it, I didn't think it was as great as everyone made out to be, I still enjoyed it. It wasn't worth, catching up on, not buying the volumes individually, but for, a reduced price, of a box set, getting a nice box set that finishes off the other one I got, and, bonus stickers, I thought, why not? So now I have all of Sailor Moon. If you're going to ask if I'm going to buy the short stories, I don't know. I mean, I might. We'll just have to see. I guess maybe when they drop in price, I don't know. After that, this I'm just absolutely amazed at. Until recently, this series, 2 volumes of it were out of print, and that was depressing because this is my second favorite manga series of all time. So when I heard that it had gone back into print, I just bought the rest of the copies. Now there's still one missing, but it's been dispatched. It hasn't arrived yet. But I'm just doing this video anyway, and that is volumes 5, 7, and 8 of With the Light. Volume 6 has been dispatched. Hasn't arrived yet though. So that's fine though. So I'm just absolutely happy as hell about this, because I really want to see what happens to Hikaru. But I would recommend any of my viewers, any of them, to get the first volume of With the Light. Read it. If you like it, continue on. I'd love to hear your opinions on it. If you don't like it, why? I guess the melodrama maybe. I don't know. I love the melodrama used in it. After that, more catch up. I recently spoke about this series, and I guess it was partially because I was speaking about this series that it kind of made me realize I need to catch up with it. I absolutely love the anime series, but it goes off in a different direction after a while. And while most of the episodes in that new direction are still very good, there is a drop in quality, and I really want to see what happens next to the characters and everything. So I got 10 to 17 of Soul Eater. So that brings me, well, it was up to date when I ordered, but it's now I think volume 18 has been released, so I'm actually behind again, but at least I've caught up majorly. And speaking of which, with the anime announcement of it, as well as continuing on the Soul Eater thing, I bought the 2 volumes of Soul Eater Not. Now, a lot of people said that they have an issue with this because it's kind of moey in comparison to Soul Eater. I've also heard lots of positive reviews about it, and I just love, I'm not sure if you can see this, but the covers are actually, how can I put it, they have this great kind of texture feeling to it. And the artwork inside looks great as well. I mean, at this point, Atsushi Okubo had been doing Soul Eater for ages. So, he was, very well, he knew how to kind of bring this world to life, and his artwork had improved tremendously. So, of course, Soul Eater Not looks like a very good series. I'm looking forward to it. I know it's not as deep, I guess you could say, as the Soul Eater series itself, but, it's a spin-off. It's, different, and it's nice that it's actually a kind of a different genre as well. That leaves a couple of things. I did a review of the first volume of this back in summer, but I didn't buy the rest of the series for a while. I don't know why. I absolutely loved that first volume, but I just didn't get around to it. I don't know why. So I've caught up more. I don't know if volume 5 is out yet. With Gundam The Origin, I've bought 2 to 4. So that's great. I absolutely loved the first volume, and I'm really happy about these. Number 3 is really thick. It's if I recall correctly, the first volume was like 400 pages. This one's about 500. So I don't think it has as many extras in the back as the first one did. The first one had a lot of essays. These volumes, they have some kind of extras. you know, like a couple of essays, some art stuff, but not as much. I don't mind that though. And that just leaves two things. My Girlfriend's a Geek, volume 2 of the light novel. Not sure if I've ever spoken about the first volume. Basically, first book of My Girlfriend's a Geek had me in stitches. I was roaring laughing. The only flaw I see with it is that it requires a good, I wouldn't say a major, like it's a pretty decent knowledge of kind of anime and manga and otakudom. So there is some kind of required knowledge in order to truly enjoy it, but you know, it was just one of the funniest things I'd read for ages. So I'm hoping that the second volume is, you know, keeps up that quality. In fact, I might actually reread that first book. It's kind of written in a blog-esque kind of way, so it's actually quite fast to read. And I haven't read the first volume of it for at least 2 or 3 years. So I'm thinking I might do that and then read this. And finally, that leaves the most major aspect of this manga haul. A series I've completely caught up on in English, because I was amazed at this series now, this I'm going to show. The first 10 volumes of it, I was just blown away with. It was just so, it was fun, entertaining, funny. It was just, basically just, it was almost perfect. There was a few niggles, I mentioned them in my review of it. But it's just a great series and I really wanted to catch up on it. So, here we go. This is going to be for, you know, going for a bit of a while. Hunter x Hunter Volume 11, Volume 12, Volume 13, Volume 14, Volume 15, Volume 16, Volume 17, Volume 18, Volume 19, Volume 20, Volume 21, Volume 22, Volume 23, Volume 24, Volume 25, Volume 26, Volume 27, Volume 28, Volume 29, Volume 30, and finally Volume 31. Which brings me up to date with the Hunter x Hunter English manga releases. I think the next volume of it, Volume 32, comes out in, is it April? I think it is. But I have a lot to catch up on. But I absolutely loved it. I'm loving it. And I'm looking forward to, hopefully someone will license the anime at some point. You know, I can watch it on Crunchyroll and that's fine, but I prefer kind of, I would like to see what they do with the English dub. I also prefer kind of just owning it and having it. So, I don't know when they'll license it. But now I have the manga, and the whole manga in English now, so, you know, that's just fantastic. So, that's my 62 volume manga haul. There's actually, if you count, you know, the light novel as a volume, I guess it's 63, but, you know, I didn't. So, I'm just amazed at all this, even though I bought it and I knew what was coming, except for the gift. So, I have so much to read right now. There's still some manga I still need to read from last time. I was running low-ish, so I just wanted to make sure that I had enough manga to keep myself going. So, I'm not sure when my next manga haul will be. I mean, I have so much to read right now. I'm just so happy. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and bye-bye.